How are you all doing, guys? This is Beloved. So today we'll be talking about a very important block of code in Scratch. Now, to be sincere with you, this is the most important block. Now, this particular block palette is called event. Event is the most important part of Scratch. Well, left to me. So, what are events? Well, as you can see here, these are the events. Now, event initiate an action. When an event happens, something happens. Anything that when you click this green flag, take for instance, when you click this green flag, anything that is under it must happen. So event makes something happen. It initiates, it triggers something to happen. Something does not just happen. Those that are familiar with JavaScript will know that once an event is initiated, a function or something would happen with it. So that's the same case here. So not to waste much of our time, not to bore you with theories, let's go into what we are here to do. So we'll first start, we'll be examining like 5 events for today. We'll leave this for now, though they are important as well, but let's just work with this. So the when green flag clicked event, so I'll be using the say hello to, this say hello. Take for instance as example, once you just carry something like say hello outside, you will want our car to say hello. Okay, so once you carry it out, does anything happen? You carried it out, or you need something to trigger it. So that's the essence of event. So when you say hello, you need something to trigger it. So that's when we carry the green flag. So once we click this, our cat automatically says hello. So that's the major importance of this green flag. You can click it from here. Once you click it, anything under it is triggered and it happens. So let's say there's no CLO and you click this, nothing happens. So when we click CLO and the yellow is there, it happens. You can actually, once you see that, okay, let's say you say CLO like this and you don't want it to say hello again, you don't want it to say hello again, or you want it to keep saying hello, you can also click this when green flag clicked and it will say hello without going here. So that's the first one. So let's examine the second one, which is when space clicked. Now this deals with all the keys. It deals with the keys. It deals with the keys. So I'm going to bring out my keyboard. On screen keyboard. On screen. Yes. So I'm going to bring out my on-screen keyboard. So here it is. So now let's take this CLO. Let's just look for something. Okay, let's say hello for 2 seconds. So we want it to be initiated. Let's stop it. So it is stopped now. Now when I click on space bar, it says hello. Now you can change it to any other thing you want. Up arrow. Okay. When I click space, nothing happens. Can you see? So but when I click this up arrow, something happens. So that's the essence of events. So I don't want to waste your time, so you can play around with others. Right arrow, left arrow, everything is here. You can press J to initiate something. So that's about this particular event. So let's move to the next one, which is the third one, which is the when sprite clicked. Now this deals with when you click this, nothing happens. When you click this, nothing happens. This deals with clicking this particular sprite. Once you click it, something happens. So I think that is understandable enough. So that's understandable enough. So let's move to the next one, which is when backdrop switches to. Okay, this one is a little bit complicated. You have to add a backdrop. Once you add the backdrop automatically comes under this particular event. So you keep on adding the backdrops that you want to come under it. So let's say I've added many backdrops, so you can choose any backdrop. So once this backdrop, it gets to bish backdrop. Okay, let's do something. Let's take this out, then we go to looks. You say, okay, let me take this away. Say switch costume, no, switch backdrop. So once it switches backdrop to blue sky, we want this particular sprite. When backdrop switches to blue sky, I want it to say hello. So when we click this, it switches to blue sky with weights. Okay, let's make it weights. Let's go to event and control, I mean. So let's make it wait for 1 second before it switches to this particular blue sky. So okay, let's do something. Let's complicate things. Let's duplicate this. At first it goes to beige, then after 1 second it goes to blue sky. So once it goes to blue sky, it says hello for 2 seconds. So once we click this, that would happen. So let's try it. You can see once it gets to this place, it says hello for 2 seconds. Now if we want it to keep saying hello for 2 seconds, we can just put forever, then we click it. You can see. Why is it doing this? There should be another wait here, so we have to make it wait for, it says it's for 2 seconds, so let's make it wait for 2 seconds. So with that done, let's end this, start it again. Once it gets to this beach, this blue sky, it says hello, and once it gets here, it doesn't say hello. I hope you understand that. So when loudness, it deals with volume. So when the loudness is much, when timer, you can set timer to 5 seconds. Let's say it's 5 seconds. Let's take this up, let's take this away. So timer to 5 seconds. Once it to say hello, once it counts to 5 seconds, let's do that now. Let's stop this, let's start again. Okay, so can you see that it says hello after 5 seconds? So once you reduce it to 2 seconds, then we start again. Can you see? So that's all about today's tutorial. So if you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section.